It is an honor and a privilege to have you as a fan of celebrity news and lifestyle, where you have kinds of your genuine juicy news concerning your favorite celebrities. Take your precious time to sit down and let's share thoughts together with love and peace. Coco Gauff. I am a tennis goddess, the unbeatable, the undisputed, the USA Lioness, queen of tennis world. When we first published this front page interview with the talented Coco Gauff, she was just 17 years old and the 23rd best tennis player in the world. Now, as most of the world's sports fans know, the 20-year-old tennis player is ranked third and is coming off a stunning win at this year's US Open, making her the first American teenager to do so since Serena Williams in 1999. When we spoke to him, Goff was on tour in New York, reflecting on a recent racket incident. We have to embrace emotions, and the sport has to be more open to players sharing their emotions on the court, he told us. Everyone has those things, and the collaboration with New Balance. Coco Gauff hugs her tennis racket. It's a sweltering New York afternoon, and she's standing in the middle of a mobile tennis court in the middle of Pier 72 in Hudson River Park. A black and white graphene bat was cradled in the 17-year-old's arms, the same way a child would cling to an oversized stuffed animal or their best friend. Under other circumstances, this might have seemed like a subdued pose, but Goff, now one of the world's most successful teenagers, was surrounded by a small group of middle-aged women in tracksuits, and her pose looked like an unconscious attempt at self-defense. The women, at least twice but perhaps 3 times her age, cooed loudly at Jove as they prepared her to film video content for the event's sponsor, American Express. The company has installed more than a dozen of these temporary courts in preparation for the members-only US Open, which begins next week, about 10 miles away in Flushing, Queens. Goff goes through dozens of photos of herself thanking the company, of which she's still too young to be a member, with various smiley edits. These American Express courts are amazing. I love playing tennis in New York, she said, over the sound of seagulls chirping overhead. During the last session, his machine was confiscated by one of the more cautious marketing ladies, and Goff began to fidget as she spoke. The woman stopped Goff mid-sentence with a wave of her hand. "Don't hit your microphone," she said. Immediately after the shooting, Goff moved to one end of the court and began hitting tennis balls as several civilians in mixed tennis gear lined up, waiting for their chance to hit tennis forehands in front of their hands. 78 feet away from these non-threatening partners, Goff returned each ball with effortlessly perfect shots, using the same amount of energy and focus one would use to engage in a match. Despite the balls of scrap metal thrown at her, the teen still smiled a little after each hit, raising her head slightly into the clouds. It was a smile that existed in a completely different mental world than the corporate smile I had used before. And at the end of each of these quiet gatherings, Jove, sweaty and unfazed, would step onto the grid to take selfies with his fans. Each time she put her racket away, she politely introduced herself. "Hello, my name is Coco." His trip to New York was an introduction in itself. In fact, this is just the latest in the life cycle of introductions that is normal when you're a talent as raw and compelling as Goff. Despite a 10-month professional season and dozens of tournaments held around the world, most Americans are unaware of the existence of such a sport, its intrigue and its stars, until the US Open and its crazy 2-week journey were unveiled. The year is at the end of summer. For Goff, this means speeding across New York for a series of interviews, rehearsals, team dinners, corporate events, and, of course, the most demanding tennis matches of his young career. In other words, the chances of it establishing itself as a dominant player and global brand are slim. Thanks for reaching out to Celebrity News and Lifestyle, and for watching our videos till the end. If there's something about this video that you like to share, please do share with us. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share and leave your comment on the comment section below. Your comments matters. See you next time.